Within the classrooms of Lawrence Technological University, a growing 107-acre campus located within metropolitan Detroit in Southfield, Michigan, something special is happening. Instead of teaching an introduction to psychology course simply through books and PowerPoint presentations, Dr. Franco Delogu and Dr. Shamir are teaching undergraduates through hands-on research. With comparing novels as their focus, students were guided in creating and testing hypotheses through macro analysis. Let's hear a few words from Dr. Delogu.
And this is really rewarding because when you are doing research since 15, 20 years, your mind goes into certain directions that are very well known, but students are completely naive in these terms, so they can be completely creative, much more than a professor sometimes. I think that researching book archives in terms of big data in order to find unexpected relationship between variables is an excellent technique that can be used in many different fields. I hope that in the future we can really create like a synergy between different fields, as we did, but even more.
One of the functions of the UDAT software created by Dr. Shamir is to break down large sets of text files into quantified features. Statistical analysis is performed on the quantified features in a macro-analytical fashion, which leads to the insights and the results for the research. The students formed 4 teams, each with a unique hypothesis. The Black Shirts team sought to determine whether first-person novels are more emotional than third-person novels. They assembled a list of positive and negative words that summarize the scope of human emotions. Then they searched for the number of instances of each word as it occurred in each dataset and logged their frequencies. The results show that within this dataset, third-person novels are 11% more positive than first-person novels. Their results also show that within this dataset, third-person novels are 30% more negative than first-person novels. The Misfits team compared how life events influenced an author's writing styles, specifically before and after a crisis. Whether that crisis was the death of a loved one, being sent off to war, or other serious misfortunes, the results were counterintuitive. In regards to the positive word frequencies, for many authors, their positive word usage actually went up after a crisis. In regards to the negative word frequencies, for most of the authors, their negative word usage went down after a crisis. The extent of the differences were determined by sample sizes. Nonetheless, positive word usage increased slightly after a crisis, and negative word usage decreased after a crisis. The tennis club team compared the use of color in first and third person novels. Their results were interesting. As you can see in this graph, in the first person novels, color usage increased over time. You can see that this trend continues with the third person novels. Notice that the y-axis are the years the work was published, and the x-axis are the frequencies of color usage. The Whitecaps team used all the different features within UDAT and compared the differences between American and European authors. As you can see, there are quite a few features to choose from, but the team narrowed it down. Many of the features where American authors were stronger had a difference of 60% or more. The features with the strongest frequencies for the American authors were use of numbers, mentionings of science fields, states within the United States, other countries, along with cars and other modes of transportation. For the books of the European authors, it's a bit of a different story. Notice the yellow line at the 50% mark. The European authors used longer words more frequently. They were stronger in using words with a length of 9 to 13 letters long. Their sentence length average is a bit longer. Also, their frequency in mentioning shapes and law family, monsters, castles, kings, and queens, believe it or not, and leaders were higher as well. Hello, my name is George Terrell, and it has been a privilege to bring this video to you. Did you know that it has been proven here at LTU that research-based teaching techniques result in a higher overall average GPA for students in the classroom versus traditional teaching techniques? I can vouch for this personally because I've worked on projects ranging from quantitative analysis of Beatles song lyrics to autonomously categorizing galaxies and some of the largest celestial bodies in the universe, and these projects have given me the confidence I need to achieve my professional and academic goals. What you saw was just a portion of what the student researchers here at LTU have worked on. And none of this would be possible without the dedicated and passionate staff here at LTU, such as Dr. Franco Delogu and Dr. Shamir. We'd like to thank the Association of American Colleges and Universities, and also we'd like to thank the Helmsley Charitable Trust for supporting these efforts. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for caring, and we look forward to give you more exciting news here at LTU. See you next time.